All right, let's talk about AI, artificial intelligence. For a long time, that term felt like something straight out of science fiction, right? You'd picture these massive, super complex computers, maybe even a little intimidating. But what if I told you that AI has gone through a huge transformation? Just like the computer itself, it shrunk from this giant abstract idea into something personal, something you use every single day, probably without even thinking about it.
I mean, think about it like this. Back in the 1940s, one of the first computers, the ENIAC, weighed 30 tons. 30 tons! It took up an entire room. And now, the smartphone you're probably holding in your hand is millions, if not billions of times more powerful. It's an absolutely mind-boggling jump.
Well, AI's journey has been just as wild, maybe even more so. It's quietly moved from being a concept in a research lab to being right here in the palm of our hands. So let's get past the buzzword. What is it actually doing for us? Let's pull back the curtain.
Okay, so first up, let's look at the AI you already use every day. Because here's the thing, whether you know it or not, you're already an expert user. It's this invisible force humming away behind the scenes of your favorite apps.
Think about Netflix. You finish a show, and boom, right there is a new recommendation that's weirdly perfect for you. That is not a lucky guess. That's an AI analyzing what millions of people are watching to predict, with scary accuracy, what you'll want to binge next. Or what about Amazon? It is an uncanny ability to know what you need, sometimes before you even realize you need it. Its AI is constantly looking at what you've bought to suggest other things, just to make life a little bit easier. And here's one we can all get behind: spam filters. You ever just stop and wonder, hey, how does my phone know that's a spam call? Or how does my inbox stay so clean? Yep, that's AI again, quietly learning the patterns of junk mail and robocalls to shield you from them. So you see, this ghost in the machine that's suggesting and predicting and protecting you, that is artificial intelligence. It's not some concept for the future. It's here, right now, working for you. So how in the world does it do all this? How does an AI think? Well, at its core, it's all about simulating human intelligence, and we can break that down into three main jobs, or pillars. And these three things kind of build on each other. First, the AI has to understand what we're saying, understand language. Then, it uses that ability to spot patterns in mountains of information. And finally, based on those patterns, it can start making some pretty smart decisions or suggestions. Let's start with the first one, understanding language. When you shout, "Hey Google, what's the weather?" it's doing more than just hearing the word weather. The AI is actually interpreting the context of your question to give you a straight, useful answer. It gets what you mean. Okay, number 2, recognizing patterns. This is where AI's superpower really kicks in. Let's go back to that spam filter. It works because it has analyzed millions, maybe billions of messages to learn the telltale signs of junk. Weird phrases, sketchy links, all that stuff. It sees the pattern and protects you. And once it sees those patterns, the AI can do the third thing, make decisions. So when you buy something on Amazon, it doesn't just see one purchase. It sees that purchase in the context of what millions of other people bought and uses that pattern to decide what to recommend to you next. And this quote just nails it. A guy needed to fix his grill. 3 years went by. When the same part broke again, he didn't have to go searching for model numbers. Amazon's AI remembered his original purchase and just served it up to him. The AI handled the memory and the data, so all the human had to do was make the final call. It's the perfect team up. So, we've seen AI in action, doing everything from picking our next TV show to helping fix a grill. Now let's zoom out and get the official definition. What is artificial intelligence, really? So here it is, the textbook answer: AI is the simulation of human intelligence processes by machines. Okay, what does that actually mean? In simple terms, it's about building technology that can do stuff that, until pretty recently, you needed a human brain for. Things like learning, solving problems, and understanding language. But it's really important to know there's a difference between human smarts and artificial smarts. We humans are amazing at nuance. If I say it's raining cats and dogs, you get the metaphor. You don't look outside for animals falling from the sky. AI, on the other hand, its strength is raw processing power. It's like a chess computer that can calculate billions of moves in a split second. For a long time, the benchmark for this was something called the Turing test. The basic idea is,
can a machine chat with you so convincingly that you can't tell if it's a computer or a real person? Honestly, every time a customer service chatbot is actually helpful and feels human, you're seeing a mini Turing test in action.
Now, obviously, this kind of tech didn't just pop up out of nowhere. AI has this really fascinating history, a journey that's taken it from a theoretical idea in a lab straight into our living rooms.
It really started back in the 1950s with Alan Turing and his idea for an imitation game. Then in '56, the actual term artificial intelligence was born. By the mid-60s, we had one of the very first chatbots, a program named Eliza. And today? Well, AI is just everywhere. It's woven into our phones, our cars, our homes. The speed of this change has been truly incredible.
So where does that leave us? What does all this actually mean? This brings us to a really important idea. It's probably better not to think of AI as a replacement for us, but instead as a powerful partner, a tool that augments or boosts our own abilities.
This quote really says it all. The whole point of this tech isn't to make humans obsolete. It's to enhance our own skills and improve what we're capable of doing. Here's a great way to think about it. AI is your smart co-pilot. It can crunch all the complex data, spot the patterns, and lay out the options for you. And that frees you up to do what we humans do best: use our judgments, our creativity, and make those final important decisions. You know, we've seen how AI can help us with small things, like picking a new show or ordering a part for a grill. So the real question I want to leave you with is this. As this incredible tool keeps growing and becoming part of our lives, what is it going to help you create next? Because the possibilities are really just getting started.